fields every 7 to 10 days.
No-Till Oklahoma is, for me, a really important conference that Oklahoma State puts on because it's a great opportunity that we put producers into interaction with each other. For this event particularly, we have producers have been doing no-till for 20 or 30 plus years, and then brand new producers. So there's an opportunity for interaction and learning. And it's not just learning from the old to the new. Some of the stuff that these guys have been no-tilling for 5 or 6 years actually are learning things that can help some of the guys who have been doing it for a long time. Now, no-tills are important for Oklahoma, primarily due to our semi-arid and our dry environment. The majority of our producers are no-till, or dry land producers. They don't have irrigation, so water management and moisture management are particularly important. And so when we get down to it, no-till in Oklahoma really comes back to a lot about water conservation. Now, we can stop the off-site movement of soil through wind erosion, but really hold that moisture. When we get into a dry spell, the ability for a soil to hold water better under no-till is so much greater. Has better roots, better infiltration, higher organic matter, and it has that residue cover that really keeps water from evaporating.
Is the use of the cover crops?
I like to come out and just see people that are doing similar things to I'm doing in my part of the world. I mean, you can see on the internet a lot about what people are doing, but to get with guys that are doing it in your area, I think really helps. We're all probably facing similar issues, and getting together and seeing how people are overcoming some of the challenges right in our area, I think is good.
This is our 10th conference, and that's why we have a lot of our first morning, we have a lot of looking back. Then we've got a lot of the producers on a panel coming up who were in a video produced in the mid-90s, a no-till promotional video produced in the mid-90s. And we have those guys coming back to talk about, what has changed since then.
Government passed.
We're still basically doing the same thing we was back then, and making use of the newer technologies. But I think it's important because anytime you can meet with other guys that are no-tilling, you can usually pick up a few ideas that might help you, even if it's just an equipment adjustment or equipment attachment.
The interaction we get, whether it's during the breaks, that's why we have long breaks. The interaction during the breaks, the interaction after the conference is over, and the discussions going back and forth, that's where the learning really happens. It's that one-on-one that you can dig in and really break down the different aspects of the production systems and the challenges and the wins. Producers will have tight-knit groups within their communities, and they'll know everybody around them and talk to them in the coffee shop. But they don't often get out and see what's happening around the state. So at this point, we'll be tying people from Elk City, in with Ottawa County, in with the Panhandle, and they get to really see a diversity outside of their local community.
I'm sitting by a new producer right now who's going to take over his late father's farm, and he's so full of questions, and I feel like I can actually help him, get started, and I feel good about that, helping other people.